Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day. In this video, I'm gonna explain to you how to plot the step response to compare two step response for system. For example, the original is second order system, and then you add another pole or another zero to become a third order system and higher. All right. Okay, so for example here, if you have a G2, this is a second order system, so you have 20, S plus 2 over S plus 4, S plus 5. So when you plot the step response of this system, let's say this is a closed loop, loop system. Let's say this is a closed loop system, and I want to plot the step response. So the step response here is something like this. So you have the overshoot, and then the final value is at the 2. The amplitude is 2. Final value is 2. So if you want to compare, for example, let's say the question asks, add another third order system in this original G2 becomes G3. So now our G3 is this. We have a same pole, but we add another pole at -3. Okay, so we run this one. Okay, let's see. Okay, so you have this. If you want to compare G2 and G3, let's say we compare like this. So what happened is, you see the blue one is the second order system. The red one is actually the third order system with additional pole at -3. So you cannot compare these two graphs, because the amplitude is different. So what you should do is actually you need to compensate for the amplitude. How to compensate the amplitude? So now actually you have add a pole at -3. So you need to compensate for the amplitude by multiply by 3. So when I multiply by 3 and I plot again the step response, you can see here the final value become 2. So we can now compare these two graphs. Okay, so let's say we have another example here. So I want to add another 0. Let's say I add at -7. So now our G3 become a third order system with 2 zeros. Okay, so I did compensate for poles by multiplying with 3, but let's say I don't compensate for 0, -7 here. What happened is when we plot, as you expect, there will be difference in amplitude. So we cannot compare these two plots. What we need to do is, if we add another 0 into the system, we need to divide by that 0. Okay, so we divide by 7. So now we run, and the result is we now have the same amplitude for this third order system. Okay, we have final value the same as the original second order system. Alright, hope this helped you in comparing two step response with additional pole and additional zeros. Alright, thank you very much. Hope you try at home.